year or last year once again. Why do you do this? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be my best of beauty of 2017 and oh my gosh, I have been so excited to share this with you. I think 2017 has been the most amazing year when it comes to new launches and new brands and new things when it comes to the makeup industry, and I'm just so excited about sharing my favorites with you guys. And of course, if you've been following me like for forever and during 2017, these shouldn't come as a surprise for you guys at all because I have been using them quite a lot both on my channel and also in my real life. And I feel like it's been really difficult for me to pick just one product, so in some of the categories I have been picking 2 or maybe 3, but I promise you guys I've really tried to narrow it down to my absolute favorite products. But without me babbling way too much, let's get into my makeup favorites of 2017. I have been using so many products this year that I've been absolutely loving, but the ones that I've chosen are just my absolute favorites for this year of 2017 or the past year. Now it's 2018. Oh. So don't think that just because it doesn't mention a specific product, it doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just didn't make it into my absolute top favorites. It can still be a favorite, just not a top favorite. You get it? Let's go. Going by makeup order and how I apply my makeup, let's start out with primer. My favorite primer of 2017 is for sure the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And I can't even remember if I also mentioned this one last year as my favorite primer. However, no matter what, it is definitely by far my favorite for 2017, and I had to go back to all my old videos of 2017 as well just to check that I had been using it like all year round, and I have. One, because it is so glowy and beautiful on the skin, and second, because it really makes my makeup last for much longer. So it gives me the glow, it gives me the longevity, it gives me everything that I want from a primer, and it feels so smooth and so lovely on the skin. And I love that it comes with a pump. It's really easy to distribute, and as you can see, I've used fairly much of it. I mean, think about it, it's a primer. I've been crazy, okay? So I love it. I can highly recommend it for most skin tones, skin types as well. If you're really oily, maybe not go for this one, but still, if you like your glow, this is gonna make you glowy. Glow queen! Queen! Next category is gonna be foundations, and this is where I had my issues. Oh yeah. I am a foundation hoarder and I've been trying out so many new foundations during 2017, and therefore I just felt like I needed to show you some different ones that I've just truly been loving and going back to again and again and again. Starting out with the drugstore one, it is the Maybelline Fit Me Luminous and Smooth Normal to Dry Skin Foundation. And as it said, it is a luminous foundation. It gives you the most beautiful glow, and this is for normal to dry skin, which means it's perfect for my skin type. And I would say most people, once again, will be able to wear this one and really love it. And once again, if you're into that luminous glow on your skin, you can't go wrong with this one. And what I love about the Fit Me range is that it's got a really nice selection of colors. So there's almost a color for everybody. I've got it in the shade 125. Ever since discovering this one in kind of like the middle of the year, I've just been obsessed with it, and I've gone back to it again and again and again. And if there is a drugstore brand that I really want to highlight this year, it is definitely Maybelline. They've done so well when it comes to their launches and with their makeup and their packaging as well. It comes with a pump, so well done, Maybelline. Next is the newest foundation that I've tried out, and I must honestly say that I wasn't sure if I should show you this one in my favorites video because obviously I haven't been using it all year round, but still, it is such a huge favorite that if I didn't show it to you, I would be lying, and I don't want to lie to you guys. Whoops. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation is incredible. I was really skeptical because I knew that it was gonna be a mattifying foundation. However, for some magical reason on my skin, it doesn't look matte. It gives me the most amazing coverage, and whereas the Maybelline foundation is a bit more like medium coverage, this is definitely medium to full from the very get-go, and I like that you can build it up without it going cakey. And the thing that I love about it is that it's got so many shades. It's got 40 shades in the range, ranging from really pale to really dark, and also depending on which undertone you've got in your skin, you can find a shade for everybody in this collection. I've got it in the shade 290, and Fenty Beauty is one of the newest launches when it comes to like 2017 and new makeup brands, and I must say she's she's outdone herself. I think it is the brand of 2017 when it comes to new launches and new brands. If you want a long wear foundation that just stays on for the entire day and doesn't go too matte and not too shiny, this. And the last foundation I actually know that I mentioned last year, but if I didn't mention it this year as well, once again, I would be lying. The Lila Time Fame Foundation, because I've gone through 2 bottles of this one this year. And it's not because it's a small foundation, it just comes to tell how friggin' much I love it. I'm almost out of my 3rd bottle of this year.
Last year now.
This is in the shade Pebble, which is once again a bit too dark for me when I'm not wearing fake tan, but during summertime and when I am wearing fake tan, this is an amazing shade for me. And the texture is so lightweight, but still really good coverage, and you can build it up. And it is called Time Frame Future Resist Foundation. It's got SPF 20 in it. And as far as I know, it is made for a bit like older skin, but because of that, it just sits much better on the skin. It's a foundation that I don't hear anybody talk about, not on YouTube, on social media, nowhere, and I don't get why. And everybody who's tried it, they're just like,
why didn't I know about that foundation?
The only 2 things I've got to say that is kind of like negative about the foundation, the shade range is very limited, and also the availability of this foundation, it is really difficult to find in stores. I'll leave a link to it down below so you can go find it if you want it. You can get it through Space NK, which is where I bought it sometimes. It is worth the wait, it is worth the hunt, and if you try this, I swear to God, this is gonna be a new favorite foundation. Moving on to concealer, there's only one that I've got to show you, and it is of course my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this one is in the shade Medium 1 Custard. As you can see, I'm out of my 3rd one. I love to use it both under my eyes, on pimples, spots, redness, whatever. It can literally cover everything. It is full coverage, but it's not a thick full coverage. It doesn't leave that thick feeling on the face where it just like
I've got concealer on.
It is so creamy and so nice in texture that you can literally use it everywhere on your face. And shade range, as you know with NARS, they've got so many different shades, so once again, you will definitely find one that suits you. Next category is gonna be powders, and the first powder is gonna be a pressed powder, and I've actually gone for a drugstore powder. It is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. This is in the shade 120, and it is made for normal to oily skin. And even though it says that it's made for oily skin, you can totally use it if you've got like dry skin or whatever. That's what I do, and I absolutely love it. I think it is such a great powder. It doesn't go chunky or way too powdery on the skin. It gives a tiny bit of coverage, not too much, but just a tiny bit, which I personally actually like. And it does keep you matte, definitely. Not like extremely matte, like dead matte, but just matte in the good way. And I really like that. My descriptions are so freaking horrible.
It still makes you look alive and pretty and everything like that.
So go get it. When you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 na. And for loose powder, it really wasn't that difficult for me to pick because I've been using this powder for the entire year to bake underneath my eyes, to set my face sometimes, and it's just amazing. It is from Kat Von D, and it is called Log It Setting Powder, and it's translucent, and as you can see, I've almost used mine up. The only reason why I actually gave this one a go was because I was running out of my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which you know for a fact that was my baby, my love, my one true love when it came to baking. And then I ran out of that one, and I really wanted to try this one, and I must say this has impressed me so much. It has impressed me that much that I haven't bought a new Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, so that just comes to tell it has won my heart. I have heard some people saying that it's really dry underneath the eyes, however, I don't find that at all. I've used it today, and as you can see, it doesn't look dry or cakey or anything like that. So once again, I can highly recommend it.
Obviously, it's my favorite studio. If I couldn't recommend it, I wouldn't show it to you guys. Stupid.
And as a little extra for you guys, there's another loose powder that I'm absolutely in love with at the moment, and I need to show it to you. Unfortunately for me, I didn't discover it until the end of November, but still I need to mention it because it is freaking amazing. It is the La Mer the powder. Packaging just everything, but the actual powder is so amazing in texture. This is so soft, so velvety, and so smooth. And even though it is really freaking expensive, I think it's worth all of the money. I needed to share it with you because I really do love it, but I can't say that it's the one that I've been using for 2017 the most. So, excuse! Moving on to blush. Second none. I really wanted 2017 to be kind of like different in that department. I really wanted to start using some more blush. However, I really haven't done that because I just don't really like the look of blush on me. However, I have been using another product that is not really a blush, but I've been using it as kind of like a blush. It is the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in the color Bronze Glow. And as you can see, like from a distance, I'm also wearing it today. It does give that kind of like peachy, very goldy blush look. On dark skin, it is definitely a highlighter, don't get me wrong. But on my pale skin right now, it looks much more like an all-over-the-cheek kind of glowy, blushy thing. It is just such a huge love. I've also been using it as an eyeshadow. It's very versatile and just such a gorgeous color. It has got that covery effect in it as well. Pigmentation is on point. Formula is on point. It just, everything about it is just on point. For bronzer, there's only one bronzer that I truly feel like that I need to tell you guys about. It is from Too Faced, and it is the Too Faced Sweet Hearts Bronzer, Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in the color Sweet Tea. It's shaped like a heart. It's got two different colors that's a bit more warm and a bit more cool, and swirl them together, you get the most amazing color, and it's luminous. It gives such a beautiful glowy finish. I can't fold it. I'm wearing it today, as you can see, hopefully, both like just all over my face actually, and that color over there in particular is just my favorite. It is so warm, it is so glowy, it is so beautiful, and I just love everything about it. And you probably can't see, but I've kind of like made this dent in it because I've been using it that much. It's got a really nice pigment that doesn't go chunky. I love it. And for highlighter, I'm kind of like cheating because I'm choosing a highlighting palette. Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow. And I'm not quite sure if this has been discontinued or whatever, but I tried finding it online and it was really difficult for me. But it is the one called That Glow, and look at these shades. What I love about it is that there's literally a shade for everybody. There's for the paler people, for the like middle tone people, and for the darker people. And what I also love is that I love using this one as a bronzer actually, kind of like a second favorite bronzer. But that one right there, that highlighter is my everything. Wearing it today and it's just so gorgeous. When you see it in the pan, you're just like,
That is way too freaking yellow.
but when it gets on the skin, it just goes metallic and beautiful and just fierce in your freaking face. Bam! And a contour shade, or just for contouring in general, I need to show you once again Anastasia Contour Kit in Light to Medium. And I'm not sure if I showed you this one last year, but once again, it's just so freaking amazing for us pale ass people. I love that you've got like a setting powder right there, kind of like a banana shade, but then these three contour shades are just amazing. And the one in the middle can also be kind of like used as a bronzer, bronzy contour kind of thing. And that one is actually my favorite. Amazing for pale skin. Moving on to the brow area, I have had a really hard time picking out just one brow product because I have been trying out so many different ones. However, the one that I think that I've been using the most and for the longest time is probably the Anastasia once again.
Anastasia's on a roll.
Anastasia Beauty Express for brows and eyes, and it looks like this. It comes with a wax that's just totally like dead and gross. At least in mine. And then it comes with a powder. This is the one called Blonde. And then it also comes with a highlighter that you can use underneath your brow bone. And it also comes with the most amazing little angled brush. Ever since getting this kit, I've only been using this one for my brows. I've used it in the brows today as well, and I just think it's got a really nice color. And it's just a really great formula as well. It's not too pigmented, but not too nothing. And the wax I kind of like use as a primer before I apply this one, and it works so well. It makes the product distribute much better in the brow, and it does come in a brunette version as well, I believe. For a setting gel, there's only one that I've got to highlight for you guys. It is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumber. I showed you this one last year as well because it is just perfect. It is a blonde version, like light to medium, but it is not too pale, it's not too dark, it is not too red in the undertone, and it's not too gray either. It's just somewhere in the middle, which just works perfectly. It sets the brows really nicely into place without them going really crispy, and I just love the look of it. And I love that it's tinted as well. You can use it alone or on top of a brow powder. Love, 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 love. Love it. Next category is gonna be eyeshadows and the eye area. And first of all, I wanna say that I've divided like eyeshadows into two sections. I've divided it into a neutral eyeshadow palette and a bit more of a colorful evening look eyeshadow palette. And firstly, I wanna show you the neutral one that I've just been loving so much. It is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and first of all, packaging is just to die for. But the colors in here are just incredible. I've been using it today. I've been using that one and that one and that one and that one and just all of the shades basically. All of them are matte, so you can totally use them for like an everyday look. You can do a smoky eye with it as well if you want to, because you've also got some dark shades over here. This is like the perfect neutral natural palette, and I love the texture and the formula of the eyeshadows because they're not chunky at all. They're actually really smooth, and it just creates the most amazing like natural look. And for the colorful palette, I wasn't doubting even 1 second which one that I had to share with you. It is, of course, the Jaclyn Hill palette made in collaboration with Morphe. The shades in here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've actually almost used all of the shades in this palette, and I've used it almost every single day, even for like neutral looks, because you can do some neutral looks over here. And I think the color selection is on point. You can do some really out there looks with it. I actually used it for some of my Halloween tutorials this year. And there's just some matte ones, there's some shimmery ones, more glittery ones. There's just so many great formulas in here. Some glittery eyeshadows, they tend to wear off during the day. It just go a bit more like meh, whereas this one just really stays on even without a primer. And despite all of the controversy about this palette, I must say they've done an amazing job, and I'm just like, thumbs up for this one. For glitters or loose pigments, there's only one brand that I really feel like that I need to highlight, and that is Lit Cosmetics. I discovered Lit Cosmetics when I was at IMATS. These are definitely the best glittery pigments or loose pigments that I've ever tried. This one is the one called Champagne Wishes, which is probably my absolute favorite color of all. Lit Cosmetics, they do like literally all colors, and they do some more chunky ones, some smaller ones, some bigger ones when it comes to the glitters and the particles. So I can highly recommend them. If you haven't heard about Lit Cosmetics, you're in for a treat. Next, we're moving on to liners, and I've actually only got once again one liner that I truly feel like rocked my world this year, and it is from NYX Cosmetics. It is the Epic Ink liner. After having tried this one, which is a kind of like liquid liner, as you can see, I've just never looked back. This is incredible, and it's very inexpensive as well, so everybody can afford this one, and I think it is just as good, if not even better, than the Kat Von D liner, and it just works every single time. And I've had this one for quite a while now, and it still hasn't dried out on me, so love it. And I feel like that 2017 was my year of trying out false lashes for real and started really using it. I'm not wearing falsies today. I could have done it, but I just didn't really feel like it. I have tried many different brands, many different lashes definitely, but the ones that have just stolen my heart is the ones from Duff Lashes, which is actually a Danish brand, which is so amazing. These in particular I think are my favorites because they look somewhat natural but still give that extra And these are called Gold Digger, and as you can see, I have been using them a couple of times now, so they're a bit dirty, but you can use them for up to like 10, 12, 15, 20 times if you just remember to clean them after you've used them. And the band is not too stiff, if you get what I mean, so they're really comfortable to wear. When I wear these from Duff Lashes, I don't feel as if that I'm wearing falsies, which is really nice. Mascara is gonna be a really quick one. Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's been my favorite for I think like 3 years now, and it's still going strong. There's just none that is compared to this one, just not even close. I love the brush on it. It's not too big, it's not too small. I like that it's got a bit of an angle to it. It gives really black and beautiful and long and separated and voluminous lashes. It's just an all-in-one mascara, and I love that. Moving on to the lip area, the first product is gonna be a lip balm, and this one I've been using so much. It is from Clinique. It's called Pep Start Power Restoring Night Mask. And I know that it's supposed to be only used for like nighttime when you're sleeping, but it gives such a nice sheen on the lips, and it makes them look bigger and more pouty, and I love it. I love the texture. It is a bit thicker in texture, and it just gives such soft, smooth, beautiful looking lips. It is always in my handbag or with me wherever I go, when I travel, when I'm at home, wherever, this is with me. Lip liner this year has really not been that much of a big deal for me, and whenever I've been like in need of using a lip pencil or a lip liner, I just always use the Bobbi Brown ones. They're just so great in pigmentation, they're smooth, they're not too matte either, and they just last for the entire day. This one in particular is probably my favorite shade. Actually, it's called Sangria, which is kind of like this red, like dark red color. If you're gonna be doing like a red lip and you use this one underneath your liquid lipstick or whatever you use on top, it gives the most amazing deep look, and This is just amazing. And for liquid lipstick, of course, I could obviously mention all of the Anastasia liquid lipsticks because I truly love them. But one that really is so close in texture and is just such a beautiful shade, I haven't found a red that is just so perfect on me. It is the one from Kelly Baker Brows. And I know that Kelly Baker, she's known as being that brow artist that is just so amazing. I've actually gotten to meet her, and the first thing that I said is, I love your brow things, but the liquid lipstick, you need to do more, girl. This one is the liquid matte lipstick in the color Date Night, and I swear to God, this is the most amazing, gorgeous shade of red that I've ever seen, and I've worn this a ton. Not a deep, deep red, but it's not a bright red either. It's somewhere in the middle, like just the perfect red. Honestly, Kelly Baker, you've outdone yourself with this one. You need to do more shades, and the texture as well is just incredible. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It gives a really nice color payoff and pigmentation just at once, and I could keep on going about this one. It's just so amazing. And for lip gloss this year, there's only one that I really feel like sharing with you. I'm wearing it today. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the color Undressed, and this is just the most amazing, like peachy, nudie color, like also beigey as well, if you get what I mean. It's just a perfect nude shade for your lips, and I love the glossy finish that it gives. It doesn't have any like shimmer particles in it, and it's not too glooby either or too thick in texture. It feels really comfortable to wear. And the very last category is gonna be lip plumpers, and once again this year I have been trying some different ones. So the one that is a winner once again this year, Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. You can use this one alone as a glossy kind of thing, and also a lip plumper of course, but also on top of lipsticks or liquid lipsticks if you want a bit more of a glossy finish and that extra pout. And it really does plump your lips. It really does. It does give that stingy feeling, which I don't really mind. I actually really like it. Let's apply a bit. Oh yeah, and I think one of the best things about this one is the smell and the taste. It smells like fruit. I feel like going like this, like a lollipop, but I won't. The smell and the taste, everything. I should have done that from the beginning. So guys, we've been through all of my 2017 beauty favorites, and OMFG, that was a lot. These are definitely my ultimate favorite products for 2017. And as I said, in the description box, I will leave links to all of the different products and where you can get them and buy them so you can get to look amazing. But I just want to say cheers to an amazing 2017, an amazing year of beauty launches and so on. I just think it's been so amazing and so inspiring. If you like the video, please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please let me know in the comment section down below your one favorite makeup product of 2017. I need to know. But thank you so much for watching. Remember, I love you all to the moon and back and everywhere else. Mwah! Bye and Happy New Year!